Love, creativity, passion, desire. What makes you happy? All of this is totally focused this month. Now, Pluto, the planet of transformation, is shaking things up for the next 20 years when it comes to your creativity. Maybe what you thought made you happy in the past no longer makes you happy, and you've known this for a while. And now Pluto is diving deep into the bottom of your being and going, okay, let's find out what makes you happy and let's make it happen. You know, as humans, we're very resistant to change. And sometimes, even though we know something in our life isn't right, we're scared to chuck it all up and make a change of direction. Well, guess what? Pluto's not scared of that. Pluto goes, come on, I'm taking your hand and I'm diving into the underworld. But then you shall rise like a phoenix. But at the time, it might be challenging. So you might have already been thinking, I'm not happy in this area, I'm not happy in that area. And now it's the time for action. February is all about us getting a flavour of what Pluto's bringing to the table over the next 20 years. Now, Pluto is a very slow mover, so you might not be feeling it boom, 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 you know, for the next 20 years. It will come in waves, it will come in stages. But this month, you will get a massive flavour of it. So where do we begin? Oh, but in good news as well, because we've got Mercury saying to you, right, you're going to speak your mind about what you want in terms of happiness and bliss and creativity and wonder. And children as well. Children are very much featured by the 5th house. And you've got Oh, don't forget to listen to your rising. Super, super important at the moment. Anyway, so Mercury is joining forces with Pluto. And you're like, you might accidentally find yourself really saying, okay, this has to end for me to find my happiness. But you have the courage to do it in all ways. Think about actually what you want to manifest in terms of bliss, happiness, and your confidence and who you are, because the new supermoon in Aquarius on the 9th gives you that opportunity to surrender what doesn't make you happy and to embrace, to let go, to have the courage to dive in to the future and to future happiness. Oh, before that, Venus, your ruler, is trine Uranus. So there is some unpredictable and unexpected, but potentially fabulous things happening to you around the 7th of February. Now, Mars is also entering your joy and happiness mode. This could be one of the most passionate months of the year for you. Sexy, exciting, sensual, whatever that means to you. Doesn't have to be, you know, it could be like just what you feel for walking in the woods. Doesn't have to be to do with a person. But if it is to do with a person, it's going to be far out. There are levels of passion for life, passion in general, sensuality in general that are going to know no bounds this month. We've got Mars conjunct Pluto on Valentine's Day. That is going to be very all or nothing for all of us, actually, because it's such an extreme aspect. It's like, wow, you know, Mars, war, passion, fire. Pluto, Lord of Transformation, both exhibiting this desire for you to be happy. And then Venus brings a sprinkling of magic dust in the happiness and creativity zone on the 16th. And you're able to open up your heart and go, actually, I feel quite confident. It's a very optimistic placement. And with Venus there, you are feeling particularly optimistic. With the North Node and Chiron meeting on the 19th, it's a healing of your past one-to-one relationships. You will have a revelation about what didn't work or what patterns there were in your past relationships and how you can go to the next level. North Node is our destiny, where we're going. Then we have a shift of energy and you're going, right, I want to make some changes in my life. I want to shake up my routines, my habits, etc. on the 19th. And you are able to move forward with that, particularly when Mercury goes there as well. You're talking about change. You might go on a health and fitness kick, but you're doing something to kind of open up in that area. Now, on the 22nd, just before that, you've got Venus and Mars joining forces. Passion is in the air, hope and possibility all around. The full moon in Virgo on the 24th is giving you real spiritual insight. There is a revelation coming your way. Look out for a synchronicity. Look out for feeling very magical on that day and knowing things. sensing things. Trust your instincts on that full moon. It's super important. Now, finally, the Sun and Mercury, then the Sun, Mercury and Saturn are all saying to you, it's time to look after yourself. It's time to do a little inventory of how you're taking care of yourself in terms of any of your habits, and to tinker with them to make positive changes for your future. On the 29th, we have Mercury sextile Jupiter. Fabulous news. It's almost like you're stepping into your power with great confidence. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. So here is the deck. I love the box. It's got some of the tarot heroes on the front that are in my deck, which I'll tell you about later. It is flip top. How fabulous is that? I love that. And then you have the little booklet here. Little nuggets of information about each card. Here they are. Notice the gold. The Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess, which is so important because it is Pamela Coleman Smith. She was the illustrator of the original Rider-Waite. And I have 3 Lovers cards. The Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, various heroes here. This is Anna May Wong. So I've got this leaflet that comes with the pack. It gives you one line of straight to the point wisdom about it. But this is the book. And I'm so pleased with it because what I aim to do with this deck is to inspire your own psychic ability, but also to empower you and uplift you every day with the message of the card. Let's take a look inside. In it, we've got the meanings and readings. All my knowledge is in this book, all my love and all my heart. I talk to you about my journey, and I talk to you, most importantly, about how to dive in and learn the tarot really quickly, because that's the way I roll. Very easy guide. I talk to you about reversals and how to empower yourself and feel the love of the tarot. And then there's a little space where you can do your readings. And at the back, really importantly, I talk to you about all the card characters, the amazing things they did in the world to inspire us. Just to give you a taster, let's pull a card to see what we've got. Well, that is a great card. The 9 of Cups, the Wish card. The most basic interpretation of the 9 of Cups is that you're being given a massive cosmic yes. This book is my life's work. I've been doing tarot basically from when I was born. It's been a lifelong passion, and you're always learning when it comes to tarot, and I've tried to put everything I know and all the magic and how you can learn quickly. You can get them from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and potentially order them from your local bookshop and support your local bookshop. These carry my heart and my soul, and I thank you for being on this journey. You inspired me to do it because I wanted to have an inclusive deck. So I thank you for being my inspiration.